Three, two, one. Garbage day. Hey,
No,
everyone.
don't.
Ha 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 ha.
No, don't
Welcome
do it.
back
You
to
got so much
Nefarious
to live for.
Reels.
Don't do anything stupid.
No bullets. But yes, this is Nefarious Reels. I'm Ricky.
And I'm naughty.
Naughty this.
But yet, we're Nefarious Reels. And we watch bad movies.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And we got two more this time around, as
Mm-hmm.
per usual.
As the huge.
So why not just, dive deep into this one, and we're going to talk about the Christmas horror classic and meme scene, Silent Night, Deadly Night Part 2. Why not Part 1, you
Allergic
say?
Boogaloo.
Because Part 1 isn't that bad.
Part 1's actually kind of decent.
I watched Part 1 before this, just so, technically you don't really need to, because you basically get a 40-minute summary of the first movie in this one. But I wanted to watch that one fully, and yeah, it's actually pretty fun.
I hope you're ready, because this is going to be like the shortest episode, ever. I'm betting on it.
I think I can at least stretch this. I could stretch this one out. There's a
to...
lot of good parts.
There's a lot of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
40 minutes of recapping.
Yeah. So I was gonna get into that premise. So yeah, this movie goes into the perspective of Ricky Caldwell, the brother of Billy, who was the
Ricky
killer
Gervais.
in the first movie. Yes, Ricky Gervais. He was, the killer in the first movie, and now Ricky's in this psych ward with whoever the doctor, and he's just basically trying to get everything about Ricky and his past, and what led up to the certain events that happened, that eventually we find out about how Ricky got there, and basically some of his revenge is to get back at Mother Superior from
the first movie.
Yeah, from the first movie. I'm trying to remember, was it just like a school? It felt like an orphanage.
If it was an
too.
orphanage.
That's what I was thinking, because I'm like, there's no way this is just like a boarding school. This was definitely part orphanage as well. But yeah, he just, talks to Doc about stuff, and then this movie's only 88 minutes long, but the first 40 minutes are literally just recapping the first movie, which is honestly insane.
Yeah, I've seen clip show movies before, so
Mm-hmm.
it's really weird because they have a whole second half of just original stuff, but then they have their first half is just oh hey, here's the first movie. It actually kind of infuriates me more than a regular clip show movie, because at the very least, a clip show movie you can tell, well, they just threw it together to get money.
Yeah.
This film is they actually had a decent thing, but they gave up or something and just recorded it, just went whatever, we'll just edit in clips of the first movie into it, and then we'll be fine.
Yeah, I think what I have heard though about the movie is that they basically gave the director no budget and just retool and edit the first movie into this one, and then they were like, fuck it, we'll give you half a movie, okay? Is that better? No dice anyway else. Yeah, that's basically how it goes.
Yeah.
He's just like, hey, I want to make my own movie. Why are we making a sequel to this? No, you will get half a movie and you will like it. Capiche? Yeah.
Also, fun fact: the actor who plays Ricky in the movie, he's also starred in a David DeCaro movie, Murder Weapon.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Does he kill people in it?
No. Wait, he might have killed one person, but he's not the killer.
Damn it.
It's been a hot while since I've seen Murder Weapon.
Okay. I just thought, with being the biggest David DeCaro fan I know, I feel like you've watched all his movies at least 5 times each.
No. I can't overload
I know he's got
the senses.
100.
I need to have
overload on David Ducato.
Look, I need it. It needs to be like the right time of day. I need to be the perfect amount of sun, and I need like the perfect aged
Perfect
wine
amount of sun.
to swirl in my wine glass, in my robes, in like the perfect viewing scene, and like the weather
That's what
has to
I
be
did
just
watching.
perfect.
Huh? That's what I did that same thing watching Black Adam in theaters. Think about how movies are art
Yep, I was like, this is
while
cinema.
criticizing Black Adam. This is cinema, absolute cinema.
You're like, it doesn't get any better than this. As I sat down
Nothing gets
watching
better
Winnie the Pooh, Blood
than
and
David
Honey in a
Ducato.
theater.
Oh God. But in theaters, that might have been fun, honestly.
It was. I think I've talked about it before on here, but it was
Mm-hmm.
a lot of fun watching it
Yeah.
in the theater. But, Silent Night, Deadly Night Part 2, and how we had
Yes.
40 minutes of just recast and Ricky going, oh, Billy wasn't crazy. He
It
was the
was
one.
that bitch Superior.
It was Mother Superior. That time when I
But
fucking dropped my ice cream cone, that was Mother Superior's fault. She willed it to fall.
yeah. But okay, I'd even kind of go through some of that just because, like, at the beginning, he talks about his parents' murder, and it's Santa Claus, and Billy gets traumatized from that. But Ricky somehow knows about it too, but he was a literal infant when that
I
happened.
just assumed that Billy told him. That's easy to
That
explain away.
could be. I mean, I guess you could explain that, but it's just like, come on, he's a baby.
I mean, I'm sure that there is a thing where people remember like everything from like when they were like a
I
baby and
guess,
stuff.
but I don't know. I have hard times even remembering stuff from like 5 years ago, but maybe I just have selective memory.
What's your earliest memory?
Oh God. Probably getting lost at Disney World at like 2.
That was like your revelation. What a terrible memory to start with. That like when you gain sentience, it's just you're just in the middle of a fucking butt fuck nowhere in a park with a bunch of random people around and like giant creatures. Just
Giant creatures. But I did get one of those like toys of like the dinosaurs from that dinosaur movie that came out like the year before, I think it was.
yeah.
That 3D animated
Yeah,
one.
it's called Dinosaur.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yep.
my earliest memory that I at least I believe it's my earliest memory was being washed in a sink. Well, yeah, because when you're a little baby,
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
you could just fit in a sink.
You could.
I mean, you're less
Yep,
likely
I've seen
to drown,
pictures of myself
infant
in a sink.
drowning, if you're being
Yeah,
washed
I
in a
don't
sink.
think. Yeah, I think it would be more easier to be washed in a sink then instead of a tub, because what if they're not looking when the water's all full and then you drown.
But do you think there's a risk that if someone's like washing the baby in the sink and they bump like the switch for like the garbage disposal and it just like it's like sucked in under the sink through like the garbage
that
that'd be something in a horror movie.
I would love that sounds like a fun cartoon animation you can make of that.
That's like a visual that sounds like hilarious and I want it in a horror movie. That's like your
I
like with a haunted sink movie and it killed a baby.
Yeah.
Or maybe like a woman's baby gets killed with the garbage in the sink, and now she killed herself, and she haunts like that area of like the house, and like tries to kill people with the
Oh,
garbage disposal.
nice. Nice.
Nice. All
But
right,
yeah,
the movie,
back
right?
to the first half summary
Killing
where they're
babies in
like,
microwaves
let's
are overrated. We got to do garbage disposal now.
okay, Ezra Miller didn't kill that baby in a microwave. They just put that baby in a microwave to make sure that the baby didn't, splat on the ground and die. Even
That
though I think that baby would have been kind of whacking around in the microwave, even with how small it is in there. Like I think that baby would have died anyway.
this
With
is like
the
jigsaw
way it falls
level
and just being
like
concussed.
this is like jigsaw level like shifting blame here. It's like, oh, I don't kill people. I just put them contraptions that will kill them.
Yeah, they find their ways to kill themselves.
Yeah, it's not my fault. They need to get good. But
Yeah, they need to not be lame and actually learn the will to live.
but yeah, the movie.
But yeah, back to the cliff notes of Silent Night, Deadly Night Part 1 that Ricky just gives out. And then, I mean, there's also that like one funny point where the best part, I would say, honestly, besides the killings by Billy in the first one, is when Mother Superior like forces Billy to sit on Santa's lap when Billy's like clearly traumatized and scared of Santa Claus because, oh, I don't know, some dude dressed up as Santa Claus and killed his parents. And then he punches Santa, which is the best part because he's like, pow. He gives him like a mean right hook, too.
Pow, right in the kisser.
Yeah, pow, right in the kisser. Let's see. What else happens in the Cliff Notes summary? Stuff happened. Oh, I guess then Billy, gets, well, Mother Superior gives him a job at the local toy shop.
The toy shop, and then he goes crazy.
And then he goes crazy again because he sees someone dressed up as Santa Claus. And then they make him become Santa Claus, even though maybe they should have, I don't know, someone should have maybe reminded him, hey, he has PTSD from Santa Claus.
To be fair, he didn't go off. It wasn't until the graping happened.
Yeah.
And then he went off.
Well, yeah, because there's that little flashback to his mom, and he's like, oh, shit, here we go again.
And then he went on a rampage, and he killed Linnea Quigley.
Yep, he did kill Linnea Quigley. I saw that in the opening credits, and I was like, ooh, David Ducato.
David Ducato. It always goes back to David Ducato in this podcast.
And star of Linnea Quigley's Horror Workout, the best workout mixtape ever.
Produced by David Ducato, baby. That's why his movies show up so much in that.
They do.
Iconic. Just absolute amazing.
Absolute cinema.
Yep. But yeah, Billy gets killed.
Billy goes on a killing rampage. He just screams punish a lot.
And
because Mother Superior has a fetish for punishing like most Catholic nuns do.
As the Catholic nuns all do regularly.
Yeah, they like, just whip the kids on the butts with wooden rulers and anything wooden, really wooden spoons.
And then tie them to the bed.
Yep, tie them to the bed. Don't give the kids any kind of trauma help, with their PTSD. Nah.
Nope.
And then, a cop shoots and accidentally shoots the father, one of the church fathers.
He shoots the janitor, they say.
Oh, yeah. But yeah, because he saw him dressed up as Santa Claus, he's like, stop! And then he actually doesn't say stop. He just pulls out the gun and just shoots because that's the American police system.
Well, no, he does say stop first, later. And then he shoots him.
And then he shoots. And then Billy comes, and then that one kid just like walks the door almost like a zombie to let Billy in because it's Santa.
That's not Santa. That's naughty.
Demon. Naughty.
Nutty.
And then the cops shoot the actual Santa killer in Billy, and then Ricky says naughty.
He says nutty.
Nutty.
And he dresses up as Mr. Peanut, and he just kills people as Mr. Peanut. But then we get to actual movie bits. Let's go.
I know. And then when we were at the 40-minute mark and there was actual new footage, I was like, get hype, everybody.
We can actually start watching the movie.
We get to watch the full because, 40 minutes is technically a feature-length film, so it counts. But yeah, Ricky then, gets adopted by this family, the Rosenbergs, and, he starts living with them, he's trying to be a kid like usual. And then he gets PTSD because he sees nuns and he's like, oh shit, here we go again. More nuns, baby. Yeah.
It's so weird that he has like PTSD with nuns, even though we never actually see them do anything to him. Because at least with like Billy, it makes sense.
Yeah, you can see like stuff happen to Billy. It was mostly Mother Superior, and then all the other nun sisters were like looking at her like, what are you doing? And we don't do anything. Like, Billy's a good kid, but I'm just going to bystand, and probably because, Mother Superior would have abused her power or something. I don't know. But yeah, that was funny. And then his adoptive dad died. And then
He died of ligma.
He did die of ligma, sadly.
Yep.
It's a damn shame. And then I
Ligma
had to look up.
balls.
I was waiting for that.
Yeah.
But yeah, when it gets to the like next phase of Ricky, I had to look up the ages. Yeah, that Ricky that like, ran over that dude after the one attempted graping that was about to happen, like the picnic area. Yeah, he was supposed to be like 15.
He doesn't look 15. Maybe he just had a
No,
growth
he
spurt.
looked maybe, but he honestly, the actor looked older than the guy who played main Ricky. It's kind of funny
He
that they
bulked
were like,
up and then he just shrunk
went
back down.
scrawny again.
He went for the swole lifestyle and then just went, nah, man, this ain't me, and then just went back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was a funny kill. And then there was also, I mean, okay, let's just admit too, the guy that played Ricky was kind of unironically hilarious in this.
He was that.
Like his delivery for like almost every line came off so, I don't know. It seemed like he didn't give a shit, but gave it his all at the same time. It was kind of hilarious. And every time he talked, you could see his eyebrows raising for some reason.
Very expressive.
It was very odd.
He had a very expressive face.
He did. He wasn't too bland. He was just like, hey, red card. Good point. And then he goes into more lore about his backstory, and then he gets a job at some place, and while he was taking out the garbage, he saw some mafia Italian mob thing going down, and then he kills the one boss dude with an umbrella where he stabs him with the umbrella and then opens up the umbrella
and then it starts
after.
raining.
And then it started raining, and it looked like the umbrella logo from Resident Evil a little bit. And then I was like, yes, this is hilarious.
How do we know that Billy wasn't just trying, not Billy, Ricky wasn't just trying to be polite and giving the guy an umbrella because it looked like it was about to rain?
Oh, that is true.
What if Ricky's actually the good guy in the movie, and what if he's just the Joker of the movie, and this is all society's fault?
I mean, honestly, I think you could say he is the Joker. Because I think I won't say he blames society, but it seems like he has such a viewpoint about society that is similar to what the Joker would portray society as, and Ricky just, kind of goes AWOL and just sees anyone doing a bad thing, and he's like, naughty.
He's like,
kill you.
Nutty. Gonna kill you with your peanut allergy.
Peanut allergy? I'll just make a peanut butter sandwich right in front of you.
And then I'm gonna make you eat it.
Ooh.
I'm gonna make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and then I'm gonna take off the jelly and put more peanut butter on it.
Yep, and then after, he kills the guy with a peanut butter jelly sandwich, hold the jelly, extra peanut butter, he meets this girl, Jennifer, who, I guess, becomes his girlfriend and, like, the one person he cared about in life. And, they do some boyfriend-girlfriend things. They walk around. They go to the movies. He decides to be the big man and, kills the loud person in the movie, as rightfully so. Because nothing is more obnoxious than someone just screaming at the screen, I would say.
Okay.
So maybe Ricky is the good guy. He's trying to silence all of the obnoxious people in Oh my God, he is the good guy. He's silencing all the obnoxious people in society, but society tells him, no, you just can't kill people, Ricky. And Ricky's just going, well, why not?
Well, he didn't kill the girl that bumped into him, so, there's a flaw in your logic.
I guess. But I mean, and then we get to like the best part, the best sequence where we're in the neighborhood and Chip, Jennifer's ex-boyfriend, pops up and he wants to like get in her pants and, get back with her. And then Ricky's like, hey, I'm just going to put this voltage clamp in you and just make your head explode.
No, his eyeballs. His eyeballs
make your eyes
pop,
explode.
Pop.
I mean, he was honestly just doing him a favor. He just showed him something so great that, his eyes exploded, and then it honestly took Jennifer's breath away.
It really did.
It really. Yeah, Ricky might have used a car antenna, and she probably just went, "Uh-oh."
Ow.
One of the funniest, just sudden, "Uh-oh."
Yeah, what are we? You know, scream just uh-oh.
Yep.
I did an oopsie. Haha.
Oopsies. And then
Uh-oh,
you get
stinky. Poopy.
Yeah. And then you get the one cop who, is there right away and, decides to do the cop thing and just, wait a while or I should say, wait a while until he gets very close to Ricky, where Ricky's in range to take his gun away and, show him the ways of how to actually be a cop. Like, he actually blew his mind, honest. He blew his mind. Yes, Ricky is very pro retooling the police force and restructuring that whole occupation. Way to go, Ricky.
Yeah.
Defund the police.
Yeah, well, he goes on his murder rampage. No, Ricky's main thing, but he's not a pimp because pimps don't commit suicide.
Well, wouldn't that mean he is a pimp though? Because he didn't commit.
But he tried to. That's the thing.
No. You do have a point. He did try to commit suicide.
Like, the only reason why he didn't die because he was out of bullets. Because he also doesn't know how to count.
No more bullets. Apparently not. I mean,
tell me, when in the movie have you seen Ricky count?
None.
Yeah, exactly. He can't count. The system failed him. He is the Joker.
Okay, but before he ran out of bullets, I mean, we get like the three best kills, I should say, in the entire movie when he, shoots a guy who's just, chugging a brewski, trying to wonder what's going on outside, and he's like, bam, motherfucker. And then, he just finds a guy taking out his trash, and the most iconic line in internet meme lore happened
Garbage
there.
day.
Garbage day.
No, don't.
And then he just laughs he has so much forced laughter in it. It's honestly hilarious. It was like, were they trying to make him a mustache twirling Saturday morning cartoon villain? Which is honestly hilarious. And then, there's just a car. Oh, wait, actually, there's a little girl on her tricycle who knocks into him, and he's like, that's okay.
Should have killed her. Should have committed to the bit.
Should have. I know YMS would have loved it if he killed the kid there.
Oh, well. We're just going to have to live with that.
But no, it sucks.
That's why this movie's bad. He didn't kill the girl, unfortunately.
No child murder. So the movie, that's why it's bad, too.
You see this? Yeah, that's why Children at Play is the greatest movie ever made. Because all the children die in it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and then, there's a car that drives up the middle, and then, it takes him 2 shots, but then he puts his other hand on the gun, on the revolver, then goes, bingo! And in a stunt that almost looked like it hit the stunt performer.
He stepped out of the way, at the last possible second. Oh my god.
You're just like, was that planned? And I mean, based on this movie, I think they didn't have that planned, and that just happened out of nowhere. And that guy was like, "Oh shit!"
Luckily that guy pretty much had balls of steel, because honestly, if I was him, I would have ran away and ruined that shot. But because he just sidestepped it, it made it just legitimately the best scene of the movie.
The car tumbles, and then it just blows up.
It just explodes for no reason.
Yeah, I'm trying. I don't even know how to. Yeah, I don't even know how it. Does explode. It doesn't make sense. But I mean, who cares? It's kind of hilarious when it just blows up for no reason. And then, more of the cops arrive, more forced Ricky laughter, going, ha, ha. And then, of course, no more bullets, no more blasting from his piece. And then you find out, he choked the doctor with the tape.
Which I don't think would actually work. I don't think tape is that strong.
I mean, I could tie it around my finger, but that's different, though.
Maybe
to get that.
Maybe the doctors had a really weak neck. Like
Maybe.
he wasn't drinking enough milk as a kid because he's got super weak bones. Like
That's
Ricky's
why they
like,
tell you
what
to
the
drink
fuck?
your
I was
milk as a
just gonna.
kid.
Ricky's just like, what the fuck? I just was gonna tie the film around your neck and tie you to like a pole. What the? You died from that? And then he just left.
Yeah, and then he just, pieces out,
He
picks up a
dabs and
payphone.
leaves.
Yep. He then dresses up as Santa saying, "Guess who's back?
Back
Back
again.
again. Ricky's
Ricky's
back.
back. Tell your
Tell
friend.
a friend.
Ricky's back. Ricky's back.
Ricky's back.
Ricky's back.
Ricky's back.
Ricky's back.
Ricky's back. Ricky's back." Do-do-do.
He's
Hey,
doing this whole.
hey,
He's
hey.
doing the whole song on the
Do-do-do.
phone in the movie. By the way, we're not
Oh,
like
yeah,
joking
he
around or
is.
anything.
Oh, no. We would not be bullshitting like that.
No, we never lie about anything ever when we talk about movies.
Yeah, I mean, we're always 100% right with our analysis of and discussions of these with events.
But yeah, they figure out that if he was going somewhere, the one place he was going is Mother Superior, who had a stroke, is now in a wheelchair,
Yeah,
and half her face,
and
she's Two-Faced pretty much.
yeah, she's Two-Face, and I mean, I don't think that's not how like a stroke works usually.
A stroke. I mean, technically, Deathstroke is also a Batman villain, so what I'm trying to say is here, Silent Night, Deadly Night is part of the DC cinematic universe. Laugh at any time, by the way. That was...
Ha 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 ha.
Thank you. But yeah, for someone who's like wheelchair bound, who is an old lady and had a stroke, she sure does a pretty good job at not getting murdered by a massive hunk of a man that's Ricky.
I know. He's a total cinephile too, because he referenced The Shining when he's opening up that door with an axe. And he goes, "Here's Ricky." No, I lied about that. He doesn't. He just goes, "Ha ha ha. Oh, there you are."
Oh yeah.
Which is unironically more funny, honestly. Instead of just saying, "Here's Ricky," it's just, "Oh, there you are."
Yeah, but Ricky chases a wheel-bound chair old lady around the house as he fails to catch her for a good 5 minutes, which is comedic in its own way.
Yeah, I mean, they had to extend the runtime somehow,
And they did in the best way possible.
It just needed more Benny Hill soundtrack.
Do 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 do
Oh god. I mean, it was kind of a circus act if you think about it.
It really was. What if one point Mother Superior just stood up and fucking did a backflip over Ricky while the music was playing?
She becomes like a karate master. Oh yes, that would have been awesome. I just also saw something in my notes again. Did you notice that the address on the house was also 666?
Yes.
Very ironic for a house with a Catholic nun in it.
Maybe she's like, I'm gonna live here because I'm gonna defeat the evil that's clearly inhabiting this house.
Oh, smart, very smart.
Yeah, but
see, maybe she isn't that bad.
I mean, she doesn't really do that much. We never see her do anything to Ricky, and yeah, she's kind of a jerk to Billy. But you do see the scene where she is kind of oh, the kids get to see Santa and this, so she's not completely heartless.
Yeah,
she does hate sex though. So
she
kill her.
Hate sex. So yeah, fuck her.
Kill her. Naughty this.
Ricky, naughty this.
Ricky drops his signature catchphrase, "Naughty this," as he says throughout the entire movie.
Yep, his iconic catchphrase, other than Garbage Day.
Yeah, exactly. And
yeah,
he gets shot. But the police break in.
He gets shot.
They shoot him 20 times.
Somehow, got called. I don't know who called them.
I think they just figured it out because I think they talked to the nice nun, And they're just like,
Oh
oh,
yeah, and
wait, no, he's going to go to Mother Superior. And he's like, he's not going to get there in time. And then he got there, like, on time.
yeah,
In fact, not even on time. He showed up early because the police took forever to get there. And there's like,
as
hey,
usual.
yeah. And they're like, Mother Superior, everything's okay. But then her head falls off. And they're like, oh, shit.
That was honestly kind of funny though when it's just out of nowhere. It's like the head's still intact, and then once the nice nun walks by, the head just falls off, and then she's like, "Oh my god!"
Oh my god.
And yeah, that's basically the movie.
That's the movie.
That is the best movie ever made about Christmas and killer Santa Claus. It's got everything you want. It's got memes, it's got Santa Claus killing people. Well, technically not Santa, but someone dressed up as Santa Claus killing people. It's got sex, it's got tits, it's got butts, it's got attempted graping, it's got graping,
It's got
it's
everything
got
you need in a
Santa's.
movie. What else do you need?
Exactly. Exactly. Except child murder.
Like,
Like the one thing it was missing, child murder.
I forgot what I was
Yeah.
gonna say. I think the biggest flaw is that 40 minutes of this movie is just
Is
the
just
first
the
movie.
first movie. Yeah, that's
Like,
like
I
the
think
biggest detriment
this
I will
could
give
truly have been like a classic of bad movies if it wasn't for those 40 minutes. There'll
it.
forever be an asterisk that, oh, but you
Yeah.
can't like watch the first 40 minutes. You have to go cut.
Yeah, you
go
have to
through that.
skip to the 40-minute mark to watch this movie. Is what you really got to do. And then once you're past that, it's like 48 minutes of just some of the most insane shit you've ever seen. And Garbage Day.
Garbage Day.
Like Ricky's telling you the important lessons of, hey, take out your garbage on Garbage Day, people. Don't just let it pile up in your house. Just get it out there. Listen to whenever your city's garbage day times are, and take out the trash. And maybe sometimes they're noisy neighbors.
Anything else you got left to say about Silent Night? Oh wait, no, actually that's your cue. You're the host guy.
I was about to say, is there anything you got to say else about Silent Night, Deadly Night Part 2?
No, I don't think so. It's just, yeah, I mean, has some high highs in the second half. Fucking boring, and I hate it in the first half.
Mm-hmm.
So it cancels out, and I just have no feelings about the film, I guess.
It's just it's a tale of two movies, really.
Yep. Tale of two
I
kitties.
guess you could say movies in quotes. Okay. I guess if we're done with Silent Night, Deadly Night Part 2, we can move on to the modern pick, Ninjedi, which was yours. So if you want to go talk about Johnson Family Christmas Dinner.
All right, yep. Johnson Family Christmas Dinner, which I just want to note on the DVD on the back, the genre listed is urban Christian. I just want to point that out. That's like,
my favorite genre.
Urban and Christian. You know what? What other genre would you need? But Johnson Family Christmas Dinner is basically a family drama about the Johnson family as they deal with their problems on Christmas Eve. And yeah, no, that's really it. Cole, what do you think
that's basically it.
Johnson Family Christmas Dinner?
I don't, there's like nothing redeeming about it quality wise, but I kind of like the effort they gave, even if it's just like talking that leads to nowhere. And I was very confused as to where the message of this was going, especially in like a Christian sense.
The message was that you need to talk.
What? Yeah, I was about to say, is it just don't bottle anything up, just talk about it with somebody? Was that it?
How do you talk about them? Who fucking knows? The film didn't.
I don't know.
The film gave up by that point.
So many different subplots that happen at the same time. Like you have one about One of them's getting like a second restaurant opening, and the other, like the brother is the I think he was, yeah, the brother or cousin who was kind of mad about that that the other brother was rubbing it in or something.
Like he's like poor, but the other brother's like successful, and he's jealous because the brother-in-law is like
Yeah.
doesn't have money, lost the family in the
And
divorce.
he's a raging alcoholic.
And then you have like the aunt, and she's like fucking everyone, but she wants a man, like a good man, and they're judging her
Yeah,
for
but
it.
she, yeah, wants to be like, yeah, committed in a relationship
And
finally.
then like the
Or
daughter or has like
yeah,
the
the
boyfriend
daughter
of the
is
greatest character in cinematic history, the Eagle.
Eagle, who they always refer to as different like birds, or like, what are you, the pigeon, the sparrow?
Like it was like the turkey. Is that I am the
Yeah,
Eagle.
the turkey, and then Turkey shows up.
He's like gobble gobble, motherfucker. They're like, no, go away. This is a Christmas movie.
This is a Christmas movie, not Thanksgiving.
You also
Gravy.
have the like other cousin, male cousin. He's doing like he's smoking like paprika or
Yeah,
something.
yeah, well, it's supposed to be weed, I think,
Yeah, but it's like a
because he
powder. No, it's
he
like
gets
it's a
the
powder.
munchies later.
It's not like weed. It's a powder. It's like some like cumin or something. He's not
Hmm.
ready for the good shit. He's not ready for the fucking CC pizza
Oh, he's just
packets.
getting started. Oh, okay, he's just getting started. That's
He's
it.
got to work his way up to the CC pizza spice packets to smoke next.
But I mean, he was getting the munchies though, and he basically ordered himself a whole pizza before Christmas dinner
I like how he gets like
because
the
he's like,
munchies like
yeah,
instantly too. Like one scene he's smoking, and the very next scene he's calling for like a pizza.
yeah, just using the home phone, like, hey, can I order a pizza?
You also have Money Mike and his girlfriend who are trying to get to the Christmas dinner, but the car breaks down,
And
and
the
like
car breaks
and
down.
it
They
doesn't
don't
go.
get there.
It doesn't even go anywhere. That's the whole thing.
I know. They just talk about things in the family, and then they just make stops, I guess. Like they'll just talk about, it's like, oh man, we can get to the house, but I gotta get a Christmas present for Chrissy. I mean, she wants a Blu-ray. That kid
I
did not
want a
shut up about
Blu-ray
Blu-ray
player.
players.
Why did they choose Blu-ray player anyway as like the choice of like
I
out
don't
of
know,
why
especially
not
for like a
Xbox?
kid. Especially for a kid. Like, I know Blu-rays were like becoming the new thing in like 2008, but I mean, she had to be like what, 7 or 8 maybe. I didn't think that children were that into. I mean, maybe that kid's a huge cinephile, and the kid was going, "Hey, I gotta get the latest
I
big
need a
movies on Blu-ray. I need to watch There Will Be Blood and No Country for Old Men back to back on a Blu-ray
I
player,
need a
not
Blu-ray
DVD."
player so I can watch Shaywo in 1080p.
I need to. Oh no, Antichrist didn't come out yet. Damn it.
You can see Antichrist anyway. I need
Yeah,
to.
I want to see Antichrist.
I want to see Cannibal Holocaust.
I want to see happiness.
I want to see Fritz the cat. There's a cat in the movie, and it's animated. And animated
It's
movies are only
animated.
for
It's got,
kids.
yeah, only for kids. There's blood in it. Who cares?
There's sex. Oh, they're gonna have to learn about it eventually.
I mean, I learned about sex in about 4th grade for human growth and development when we started learning about puberty and all that.
Nice.
Yeah, but it was honestly, overall, this movie was just like a compilation of scenes that go nowhere.
It's like a
And
Dhar video.
yeah, like a Dhar Mann, or
this is like the Dhar Mann prototype movie. Think about
it
it.
almost is. But also, I mentioned it in my Letterboxd review, but some of the argument sequences, do you remember McJuggernuggets?
No.
On
I
YouTube?
had no idea who that even was.
Okay, I'll have to send you a video later. But it was some YouTube channel that some people said it was like fake, some said it was real, but it would be like this son fighting with his dad about shit, and it was just kind of funny because some of the arguments vaguely reminded me of that, and I don't know why. but without like all the swearing and yelling at each other. It was just more of that talking, just the monotone talking, going, hey, let's try and settle these differences a different way.
My favorite technical issue in movies happened where you see the boom mic dip down a couple times, and I was very happy about that. You know how much I love me some boom mics.
Oh, who doesn't love the boom
Yeah.
mics?
Also, I just want to know, I think my favorite visual thing is that when the Christmas rolls around, because Christmas isn't too long, but when Christmas hit, all the decorations are gone.
Yep.
They're just gone. You know, oh, it's Christmas. Okay, tear them down. We don't need them anymore. We don't celebrate Christmas. We only celebrate Christmas Eve.
Yeah, we're not a Christmas family. We're a pre-Christmas family.
There's the video.
Yep. You can watch that in your own time later. Yep. Or just also look up on YouTube McJuggernugget's Psycho Dad.
I think I remember this. Did they get like a play button and then the dad destroys it? Like the YouTube 100 subscriber play button and then the dad destroys it?
I don't know. I'd have to look.
I might be thinking of something else.
Yeah, I feel like that could be another one. I don't know. Oh no, there is one. Psycho Dad Shatter's YouTube play button.
Okay, because I remember seeing a video talking about that video. So I guess in a way I did see a McJuggernugget video. That's the name of the channel, right? I didn't just fuck it up when you already told me it.
Yep, that's the title.
Nice.
Just one of those YouTube channels that I would watch because some friends in high school would watch it too. And they were just like, hey, have you seen these? And I just watched them like, cool. But it's funny. It's also funny because they're loud and yelling at each other. And, you know, the more loud you are, the more funny it is.
Exactly. And the way they talk, I don't know why, but when they speak, it's like funny because like the speech feels like so strange. It's like uncanny valley. It feels like a little off when they're like talking to each other.
Yep.
Oh, and I love how when they do the camera to one person, camera to the other person, but there's always like a little awkward pause. Like there's enough of a gap between when people are speaking to each other. It feels like a little off. They'll be like da 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 da, and then it's like a da 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 da. Like it's just a beat too long between the sentences, and it's pretty. I find it entertaining. But we gotta talk about the best character, the eagle.
The eagle. Also, he's vegan.
Yeah, he's vegan, and he's gonna be like a film director, and he's gonna make a space vampire movie.
Yeah, space vampire universe.
He was
very confident in it, but like the patriarch of the family, he was just like looking at him, going, "Oh, you're a little cuckoo, dude. You're a little weird."
He doesn't see the vision.
Eagle?
I mean, to be fair, I love our first introduction where he's like, "Damn, you got a nice house. Your grandparents must be rich, which is good because when they die, we can inherit the money." Yeah, right. When he
which also made me go, were they gonna plan on killing him?
Whether they kill off the eagle?
Because that's a very suspicious thing to say. Like, oh, you got such a nice house.
Maybe that's like.
I mean, we could keep the house with the inheritance, like. Suspicious.
Maybe that's like an extended scene, like at the very end where they all go, "We need to talk." But instead of it just ending, the very next scene is the grandfather's just fucking dead in the bedroom, and then it ends. That's like the setup for like the sequel, the Johnson family, the murder investigation.
I was a little mad when that movie just ended on "We need to talk." I was like, "Are you kidding me? That's how you end the movie?"
That was the funniest way they could have ended it, though. Like, they didn't know what to do, so they just stopped.
But it's funny, but it's kind of like a fuck you almost, also.
But it's the best kind of
like,
fuck
you.
Oh,
shit, we don't know how to end this movie. Oh, shit, we don't know how to end the movie.
Just end
it. Just hit end credits.
Just cut it. Just start the music. Start the credit scene.
Start the credit scene. Play the bloopers. The bloopers of the post-credit scene.
Did you like Grandpa's long wooden joke that ended with a slur?
Oh, yeah. Wait, I kind of forgot. What was it again?
It's the one where he talks about the teacher with all the special need kids going to the zoo. And then he says the R word multiple times.
Oh, no, yes. When he blurted out the R word, I was like,
You're like, whoa, that's
right?
not
This
your
is,
word.
but it's like, yeah, this was 2008, so saying like the R word for everything was kind of just, it was just kind of there. It was
The
just a
grandpa,
word.
the grandpa turned out to be actually a Call of Duty gaming 8-year-old the whole
He
time. Grandpa is just
he
two
was playing way
eight-year-olds in a
he was
trench
playing
coat.
way too much COD 4. He was playing way too much COD 4 in World at War. He was getting prepared for Modern Warfare 2
No, wait. No,
to
yeah.
get
Well,
ready for
yeah,
those.
Modern Warfare, and then it's World at War, then Modern Warfare 2. You're right. You're right. I'm a
Yep.
fake gamer.
You're a fake gamer, fake Call of Duty fan.
Ugh. That yeah,
Shameful.
that was weird. That was a random story that is just a dunk on like the drunk uncle character. That's like his whole
Mm-hmm.
that's his whole thing. He's just like angry and he
He's
just
just,
drinks wine
yeah,
and
he's just
whiskey.
mad, and then he just, yeah, drinks a lot. That's his whole
He's
character.
the uwu sad boy of the movie.
Well, he couldn't get anyone Christmas presents. He's not as successful as his brother is
And
with
his
his
shirt is
restaurant, and
wrinkled because he didn't iron his shirt when he showed up.
yep.
And he couldn't pay for the
Well, it's
cab.
because he's poor.
Yeah, what a
Yep, he couldn't pay
loser.
for the cab. Lame.
What a loser. Oh, and we gotta talk about my favorite setup and payoff. When the eagle shows up at the beginning and goes like, "Oh, are we gonna be split up in a different room?" He's like, "Well, you're gonna be in my cousin's room." He's like, "Okay, well, hope he's not freaked out because I sleep standing up. Good for circulation." And then when they all go to bed in like the middle of the day, he's just standing there, arms crossed like a vampire. Boom, setup,
He looks.
payoff. We
I
got
was
it.
like, I was like, damn. He should have a coffin then. Imagine if he had like his own custom coffin with like an eagle on the front of it. That would be
It's
cool.
just like tied to like the roof of the car when they drive in.
Yeah, he doesn't sit in the car. He just
He's just in the
sits
coffin
in the
as it
he
drives.
just yeah, he's in the coffin on the roof. That would probably be strapped down.
He's getting in character for the role.
Yep. Yes, he's getting ready for his space vampire universe.
The
Yeah,
hashtag
his yeah.
cinematic universe. Uh, what else can we say about? We probably talked there for about like 15, 20 minutes, I'd say. What else is there to say? Because it's a bunch of just random scenes like strung together somehow
It
into a
is.
movie.
That's barely over an hour.
Can we just note how, because I sent you the DVD because I'm such a good co-host, none of the characters on the DVD cover show up in the movie. With like the exception of maybe like the lady in the
Yeah.
center with the pink shirt because she kind of looks like the grandma.
Mm-hmm.
But like other than that, none of these other characters like show up in the movie. Especially not the little goblin guy that's like underneath the table.
Yeah, I'm very ashamed that the kid under the table wasn't in it. Like that actually makes me a little upset.
Yeah, maybe he was, but he was under the table, so we never saw him. Like he's like,
Kind of
nope,
shameful.
not getting out of the under this table. But we need you for
Yep.
this scene. You have lines. Nope, it's
Nope.
not getting out of this table.
Nope. Nope. I'm staying under the table the whole time. You cannot tell me otherwise.
Oh, I know. Let's see. Let me read the back. Let's see if we can piece together the story a little more. If we read the back of the box, spirits will be lifted and lives renewed, which that didn't fucking happen. We didn't even get to see them renew. Well, no, that's not entirely true. Because the kid doesn't get the Blu-ray player, and she gets like a scrapbook, and she's just like, she gave me a fucking book for Christmas, and I wanted a Blu-ray player.
She gave me a fucking photo album. What a loser.
And then he's like, well, these photos were taking you your whole life, and she's like, ah, damn, I was the asshole the whole time.
Oh my god, it is turning into Dhar Mann.
Dhar Mann. What happened? No, the end scene is once the extra extended scene is after everyone says we need to talk, and then the grandpa's dead. Dhar Mann steps out of the closet and he's like, "You see, kids, you need to talk about your problems first, or else something like this might happen."
You see, we're not just telling stories; we're changing lives, and also not paying our actors properly.
Exactly. Why do you think Grandpa died? In the Johnson family murder investigation,
Got
they
him.
find out it was Dhar Mann that killed Grandpa because he didn't want to pay him his royalties for the movie.
Of course.
It's all connected.
I mean, this is obviously coming from the guy who also frauded part of the city of Oakland a year later, so.
True. But anyway, the back of the
Yep.
box. It's Christmas time at the Johnsons, and there's a
Yes.
whole lot of drama. Robert is suffering from a developing drinking problem due to his pending divorce. Meanwhile, Sam finds every opportunity to rub his success in Robert's face, which is like that's not fair because like Robert just drops in out of nowhere. I don't know why we're dunking on Sam about this. Sam did nothing
Yeah,
wrong.
I don't
Robert just
know.
showed up out of the blue. Robert deserves to get dunked on. I don't even think he was even actually invited. He just shows up out of nowhere. Robert's the real villain of this story, if you ask me.
Yeah, maybe.
Candy invites her vegan boyfriend. He has a name. It's the Eagle. Bastards.
Yeah, the Eagle. Put respect on his name.
Aunt Michelle is praying for a man, and someone gets busted for smoking in the house. Uncle Stephen struggles to bring everyone together to enjoy this Christmas dinner. This film will make you laugh and cry. This Christmas dinner will be one that you'll never forget. Well, I mean, they got like the first half right.
Yeah.
Maybe they meant you're crying because you were laughing so much.
Maybe. And yeah, I mean, I even took the Blu-ray, the DVD you gave me, and it's also hilarious because I'm looking at that front again, and it is funny that like none of the people on the cover of this look similar to any of the people in the movie.
What's also a little funny is the Christmas in Johnson Family Christmas dinner is like overlapping the dinner part.
Yeah. It's also in cursive.
Yeah.
It's in a different font and
well, this is technically a sequel to Johnson Family Dinner, which is just as low quality, but I feel like this film is better watched like without knowing the subtext or not subtext, the previous context of the first movie.
Yeah.
Plus, I don't think all the people returned from the first movie to the second one, so that also is weird. Also, the eagle is not in the second isn't in the first movie. So, like, what's the point?
Well, yeah, that doesn't. Yep, that's not fair. Then I'm only here for the eagle and the eagle only.
Also, very upsetting. The eagle is not listed on Letterboxd, and I think that's bullshit.
Respect for the eagle.
Respect for the eagle. The eagle will return in the Avengers.
I am the eagle.
Someone should do like, you know, because you've seen those edits where they're like, oh, like everyone shows up in Endgame. One of the edits needs to be just the eagle just walking in. I guess the only other thing I think of is I think the logo for the Black Christian Films at the beginning is very funny. And made me reminisce of the Suburban Sasquatch opening with that like CG trees. And I think that's everything at that point.
It's the first urban Christian movie and the only movie to be urban and Christian
at the same time.
Exactly.
Anyway, I got nothing left to say about Johnson Family Christmas Dinner.
This masterpiece.
This gem of cinema. I'm sure you're going to be watching this every Christmas now.
Oh, yeah.
Get all your urban Christian friends to watch this with you.
Take it to your next post-church service Bible study.
Mm-hmm.
Or church group.
Oh, yeah. We kept referencing it, but it should be noted that the movie ends with everyone getting together and going, we need to talk, to air out their like issues they had throughout the movie, and then it just ends. That's it.
And then it just ends.
I know. Greatest ending to a movie ever. It's up there. Top 10 endings of a movie.
Top 10 anime endings of all time.
At least top 10 endings for a Nefarious Reels recommendation. Like, I mean, it's no Children at Play.
I mean,
but
I
it's
think
up there.
If we're ranking the movies based on the endings, Children at Play is number one.
Definitely number one. Ooh, you cannot top it. I'm sorry, Takato. I love you, but you didn't kill all the kids at the end of your movies.
I think we got to make that another list. We got to do it where we rank the movies based on the endings.
And then we do another one, just like ranking them on the funniest bit in the whole movie. Mm-hmm. That's too much, though. I think just how it ends would probably rank there. Southland Tales bottom because it didn't end with the fart.
Richard.
Where does Bigfoot's Bride go? Do we count the ending, or do we count like the end credits scene? Does that count? Because Suburban Sasquatch has him, not Suburban Sasquatch, Bigfoot's
Um,
Bride has him like go through the portal for like Endgame.
huh. I don't know.
We'll have to figure this out like post.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think for real this time, I have nothing left to say about Johnson Family Christmas Dinner.
I mean, other than, yeah, it's just a full-on masterpiece. I'm just kind of, you know, meh on it.
Yeah, I know. At least it probably hyped you up to watch the first film, Johnson Family Dinner. Anyway, this is the part where we move on now because we got nothing left to
Okay,
say.
sorry, I was trying to take a screenshot pic of the eagle again.
Oh yeah,
Put some
iconic.
respect on his name.
Yeah, nice.
I
Yeah,
mean, I'll try to find another scene where it's just him, but I think I got a good one of
just take the
him
screenshot
with
of
his
him with.
girlfriend.
You should do it with the one with his arms crossed when he's sleeping.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we'll do that one instead. But yes. All right. Now that, we're done talking about the movies, we are now going to decide what's the better movie of the two. So, Ninjedi, what is your favorite of the two movies we watched here?
All right, so this might be a little controversial. I don't know, but I'm gonna pick Johnson Family Christmas Dinner because while it doesn't hit the high highs that Silent Night, Deadly Night Part 2 does, it also doesn't suffer
Uh-huh.
with half the movie being just like clips of the
Yeah.
first movie. Like, yeah, Silent
That's
Night, Deadly Night
fair.
Part 2 is fun, but you once again gotta sit through 40 minutes of BS. And Johnson Family
That is
Christmas
true.
Dinner, to me, like I said, doesn't hit as high as Silent Night, Deadly Night, but it's a consistent level of entertainment, I feel like spread out throughout the entire movie pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, so I'm gonna pick that one. That one's the better of the two movies.
Okay. It's probably because of the eagle though, isn't
The
it?
Eagle definitely elevates this movie a lot. If the Eagle wasn't in it, it might have been a harder decision.
Yeah. All right. So I guess I thought it was going to be a clean sweep for Ricky Caldwell, but I'm going to give it to Silent Night, Deadly Night Part 2. Just because of the last 40 minutes are so unironically funny, and you get Garbage Day.
Garbage Day is a good line, but it doesn't make up for. Yeah, like I already said it. Second half great, but
Oh,
I
yeah.
cannot forgive that first half, pretty much.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's totally fair. I can definitely I can definitely understand that because just to recycle half of your movie to be just the first movie again as clips, it's ridiculous.
Like if the first half was like the match the same as like the second half, oh, very easily would have won. But you know what can I say? It's still good. Like it's still pretty enjoyable. It's just that first half completely holds me back from going like, yeah, I'm totally gonna watch this every Christmas. I don't know. We got three more. Well, yeah, we do. We have three more Silent Night, Deadly Nights, and a reboot. So we can like shelf that for now till like next year. But that's a tie. When's the last time we had a tie? Like 2 weeks ago, or like two episodes ago?
Yeah.
I don't think it was two.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, something like that. I feel like there's been kind of a lot. It's either been more ties lately, or you beat me, or your movie is the better one usually.
Okay, let's see. No, our last one was about 3 episodes. It was the Wicked World Veronica one. You hated Veronica, but I loved it.
Oh,
so that was like the key difference.
Right. We live in a wicked world.
Yep. We live in a wicked world. I know, but I think the last film you won that wasn't like your trilogy pick was like Surf Nazis Must Die.
Yes, Surf Nazis.
But who knows? Maybe next episode you can redeem yourself.
I don't know. We'll see.
We'll see.
I just sent the pictures of the eagle that I screenshot to you.
Nice. Ooh,
Both
man.
of him sleeping, standing up, and then just the picture of just him.
The picture of just him looks so weird because it makes him look like he has like tiny little hands. Or like he looks like he has like his like arms partially tucked into his sleeves.
Yeah, it's when he's talking about his vampire movie and his hands were moving a little more, so I guess when I paused it and screenshot it, it just kind of,
Definitely love that picture of him just sleeping off, especially when you have the people sleeping in the bed.
Wonderful.
But now it's
But
time. Oh, sorry.
time
I'm hijacking
for
your.
You're hijacking it. Damn
Yeah,
it.
and you're
Okay.
not only am I hijacking it, I'm hijacking you from doing it wrong because we have questions.
Oh yes. Okay. We got questions first.
Mm-hmm.
All right. If you wanna, leave us questions,
Do it.
I just do it. We don't care where. YouTube
Yesterday
comments,
you said
Discord.
today, so just do it.
Don't let your dreams be dreams.
Don't let your breens be breens. Just do it. Anyway.
Pure breenius.
Yep. But let's start. We got a question from Robert, which is, what is your favorite webtoon / webcomic?
Webtoon / webcomic?
Yeah, like something you'd only really get on like the internet. Like a YouTube series or something. Like an animated show that you'd only get on like the tube.
The tube.
Yep. On the YouTube. I don't really read a lot of webcomics specifically. I do read a lot of manga online though. If so, I'm allowed to cheat.
You're a weeb.
I'm a fucking loser. Oh my god, I'm Timmy.
You're
I was Timmy the whole time.
Ugh, disgusting. You are absolute weeaboo trash.
Yeah,
I'm vomiting.
I guess that means I have to recommend anime from now on, I guess. Only bad anime from now on.
Only bad anime.
Okay, so Island of Giant Insects, that's one.
Oh god.
I gotta do Earwig and the Angry Inch.
Earwig and the Witch.
That's what I said. I'm gonna edit that and make it sound like that's exactly what I said. Then let's see. There's probably like a what other anime do people hate? I'll do Boku no Pico. I'll just recommend a series.
The fuck is that?
Oh, you sweet summer child. Anyway, if you know, you know, and if you don't know, well, look it up at your own time.
Timmy probably knows.
Timmy, he loves it. It's his favorite anime.
Timmy's our anime guy, so
you should just add him on the Discord server and see what he says. Like, you have to do it because you don't know. Because if I do it, I'll look like a loser in just the weeboo fandom for not knowing. Like, you have an excuse. Just do it. Add him in the weeb shit zone for plebs and ask him what Boku no Pico is. I'm
assuming it's just...
I'm looking at it right now, and I'm expecting you to do it. Do it, Cole. Do it. Do it. Do it.
Oh, there it is.
Excellent work, Cole. Kill him. Kill him now. I shouldn't. It's not the Jedi way. Do it.
What? Ask him his thoughts on Boku no Pico?
Yeah. Boku, B-O-K-U, no, N-O, Pico, P-I-C-O.
Like Pico de Gallo?
Yeah.
Fair. It's done.
All right. But if you want to, read a good manga online, do Yotsuba. Yotsuba is really, 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 really good, and you should read it because it doesn't have an anime adaptation, unfortunately. So go read it, and if you don't, I will kill you.
Oh, that's threatening.
Yeah, that's a threat. If you're watching this, I'm already heading straight towards you right now, so you better start. When this episode ends, you better be reading it because I am running straight to your direction. I now have access to everyone's IP who has watched up to this point now. You're fucking dead, kiddo, if you don't do it, because I will know.
Oh, boy.
I am being updated. I am wearing my high-tech Google glasses right now, and it is feeding me all the information that I need to know of whether or not if you are reading it or not. And don't think you can drive away, kiddo. I can run at 80 miles per hour. I have cyberkinetic metal machinery in my legs and superhuman speed and strength as I have augmented myself to beyond the human limit, and now I am a perfect cyborg, and I will kill you. You're dead, kiddo. Get ready. The hellstorm is coming for you.
It sounded like you were trying to do the Navy SEAL copy pasta.
Nah. Anyway, what was the question again?
Something about animated series on
webtoons
YouTube,
and webcomics.
on, like, the internet. Oh God.
I don't know.
I feel like I can remember a webtoon, but I don't. I'm just trying to think of like series on YouTube, but I really can't because it's just more of just watching people's videos on the internet. I mean, there's like series I'll watch on there, but it's not animated or wet or yeah, like tunes or anything. So yeah, I don't know how I would answer this one.
I mean, if you just
Nope,
want to say
that's not what I
none,
meant.
that's like a fine answer. You don't have to
Yeah, none.
forcibly like try to stretch it out.
Yeah, there's nothing I can think of just webtoon wise, really.
There's nothing more we can really do. There's nothing we can do. Do.
Mm-hmm.
But with that, we'll move on to our
Yeah.
next question and our final question, which is from Mattias, which is, what are some movies that you consider bad, but with some legit artistic merit?
Bad, but with some artistic
We can
merit.
do kind of what we've done before, where we do one that we've watched for the podcast and then one that we haven't.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and don't cheat and say like Breen or like Walk Hollywood, because
Damn it.
those are just good by default. Those aren't bad movies.
Oh yeah, they're great by default though.
Yeah, they're like that's like saying, oh, Stanley Kubrick's Barry Lyndon is like bad, but it's like it looks nice, because we know you're lying. We know that it does not look good
Well,
and it's a terrible movie.
you're also lying because Barry Lyndon's great.
Eh, it's only like a
And you
9
can
out
have
of 10 because I hate
oh
it.
holy shit, you fucking
I
hated it.
fucking hated the movie. I saw that and I'm like, puh, this
You
pathetic 9 out of 10.
disgusting heathen.
This is it. This is the end of the podcast because I didn't give Barry Lyndon a 10 out of 10. Dear God, don't look at my 2001 A Space Odyssey score.
Well, that means I'm gonna have to look at your 2001: A Space Odyssey score then.
I can't.
Jesus Christ!
I can't even.
I mean, it's better than Leo's.
Yeah, I know. I think I'm thinking I might be low. I should lower it a bit. It's not really that good, guys.
Just to make it spicy.
Honestly, the Barbie moment was way more iconic than in the one in 2000. 2001 just ripped up the Barbie opening. Stanley Kubrick's a hack fraud if we're being real here. Bad movie with good artistic merit. I can't say a David Cotta movie because they're all perfect.
Well, of course. I'm just trying to look at the episodes we did, or the movies we talked about.
Oh wait, I just realized something. I forgot to say this during our Johnson family Christmas dinner, but the movie is kind of similar in style to Reefer Madness. It's kind of this like drama of like, oh, everything's kind of going wrong and we gotta confront this. And there's even the smoking of the weed.
The weed.
Just wanted to point that out because I thought about it last night and then I forgot during discussion, but wanted to say that.
Nice.
Film with good artistic merit. I guess I would probably maybe bad film, good artistic merit. It's like kind of a tricky way to answer that, I feel like.
Yeah, because like how would you like what do you mean by good? It's kind of what do you mean by like artistic merit? Is it just kind of like a movie that, try something original or just something
because
that
you can argue that Southland Tales is that, but Southland Tales sucks ass.
It's like a big swing for the fences and just whiffing on everything.
I guess.
I mean,
Color of Night did try to do the blood thing. That was kind of cool artistic merit. I think I give honorable mentions probably to Things and like Phobe because of their more like grassroots kind of we're making our own movie and we're doing our own effects, and that's charming.
Okay.
I probably should also throw Wicked World into the mix as well, probably, since it's like same vein.
I guess we should include that.
If I had to choose one that we didn't discuss.
Whoa. Can I at least go with one?
Yeah, sure. No, I'm just saying that because I'm gonna look at my score for other movies.
I will say this unironically, but I think Showgirls has some good artistic merit to it. I don't know what it is.
It's
but
the
there
sexy
is
dancing.
Something. It's the dancing. Yeah, you got me.
Yep.
There's tits, and I'm a horny boy.
Well, I mean, we all know why Tom loves the movie naturally.
Yep.
And you can know too because you can watch the episode where we discuss it with him. A
A
throwback.
And maybe, yeah, if we go one honorable mention, just scrolling through again. This is gonna sound weird, but I'm gonna also say as an honorable mention, Bolero.
Yeah, no, that's
I don't know
fair.
what made me think of that again, but Bolero.
The sex scenes.
Yep. Let's go
Okay,
Bolero.
I know this will be controversial, but
Oh, here we go.
music tries to be kind of art. Like, I mean, they try something with like the music videos, and I have
Yeah.
no idea what the fuck they're trying to say. I need to recommend music one of these days because
Oh,
honestly,
fuck. I would honestly not mind rewatching that, but
I need
Jesus.
to rewatch it to see if I still find it as funny as I did when I first watched it.
Oh, that was a rough
I
movie.
know you had it on your list of like your most hated films ever. So
Well, yeah. I'm also like I shouldn't say like I'm fully, but I've when I was like growing up, especially like elementary and middle school, I kind of had like I don't know how you'd say it, like semi autism. So I didn't, think right away on some things, or I learned different ways, and then I had like speech therapy to help me and all that. So, and just also seeing some of the most tone deaf things with how they treated autism, and how like if they're having a panic attack, you gotta tackle them to the ground
you
and
gotta
just
like hold
suffocate
them
them in the
close.
grass. Like you gotta dunk their head in a pool of water, and you
You gotta
just
smother
basically give
them with
them
a
a
pillow.
swirly. Yeah, smother them with a pillow. You shove stuff down their gullet. You shove dirt and
Fucking
grass
put
in
a
there.
plastic bag over their head and just squeeze back.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah, I totally need to recommend that at some point. There's like a couple films I kind of want to recommend that
Yeah.
I keep pushing back. Music's been one of them for a while, unless you recommend it, which
We'll see.
we'll see. Very interested to see if it holds up, at least for me, in the entertainment value, because I remember thinking this was hilarious. He wears big pants.
He wears. Sorry, I'm just look. Just all I'm gonna say is take a look in the weeb shit zone for plebes.
Uh, don't you dare say that name to me fucking ever again.
I'm gonna have to look this up after, but
Yeah, you're gonna have to get
that
filled
anime
in.
after. Yeah, because I. Okay. Okay. Let me catch my breath from all of that.
But yeah, I think
All
that
right.
answers
Bad
my question.
movie. Yeah, bad movies, good artistic merit it was.
Yeah,
This one's going to be controversial, and I kind of hate this movie as well, but Blonde from last year.
I did not watch Blonde from last year.
It's basically a almost 3 hour exploitation film about Marilyn Monroe that's disguised as an art house film, which I mean, it has some nice looking cinematography in
Did it
there and
have
all that,
sex in
but
it?
there's sex, raping,
Cole, why does every movie
fellatio,
you name for artistic merit all have sex in it?
because it's not my fault the directors are sex fiends. Not my fault.
Keep going.
Fuck, you kind of ran me off track. Now I can't think of what I was gonna say again about.
You were on the terms of sex and grapes. That's where you left
Yeah,
off.
sex and grapes, just showing off, just doing like the same things about how, oh, people in Hollywood getting, well, especially women in Hollywood getting sexually exploited just to get jobs.
Oh my god.
What?
That has never happened before. Except for that one
No.
moment.
And it's just kind of shit. It's just shit. That's all I can say, really. It's just a shitty movie. And it doesn't, yeah, really do anything else. It's just Marilyn Monroe's the victim, and it just felt kind of inappropriate and irresponsible
Maryland
for how they made it.
Monroe.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't even hear what I said, did you?
I heard Maryland Monroe.
Oh, yeah, that's what I said. Thank you for agreeing with me there. I was very proud of that really lazy pun. Do you think there's like art someone did of just like taking the state of Maryland and they just put it on like Marilyn Monroe's body, and
Or
then
just kind of drew her with the Maryland flag.
oh yeah, that's good. They put Marilyn Monroe in the Maryland flag. We're
Yeah,
giving meme potential here, folks. You know, this is why you gotta listen to the podcast because you get the good stuff. But I think we've answered the second question as well. All right, we're so awesome.
we are very cool.
Very cool and very epic.
We're done with questions and we're on to the recommendations for next time around. So
Yep.
obviously I did the retro pick. So
Mm-hmm.
now it's Ninjedi's turn to do the retro pick. And what is your recommendation this go around?
Well, my retro recommendation is nothing because we're not doing a retro modern pick. We're doing a trilogy, baby. We're ending the
No.
year on a trilogy. Sorry, I ruined your New Year's movie pick.
Fuck.
You're
I had a Christmas movie.
sorry. Looks like you're gonna have to wait until I gave you 69. I told you. I told you I was really gonna recommend a trilogy,
That
but I
is
gave you
fair.
69.
You did give me a 69.
So
You let me 69.
I let you do the 69.
I did the
You're like, please,
69
Ninja
in
Die, I
front of
want to
you.
69 and I want you to watch. And I'll be like, okay, I'll save my trilogy. And I saved it as our last thing we'll watch for Nefarious Reels before the new year. So you're just going to
All
have to
right,
hold that
what is
Christmas
it?
movie until next year. Anyway, this is a trilogy that I knew we'd have to do for a really long time. And I mean, what better time
On.
to do it than now? We haven't done a full moon film in a while, so why
Oh.
not cover one of their trilogies that they have? And we're gonna do the Ginger Dead Man trilogy. 2005, The
Um.
Ginger Dead Man. 2008, Ginger Dead Man 2, Passion of the Crust. 2011, Ginger Dead Man 3, Saturday Night Cleaver.
God damn it! It's fucking Charles Band again.
Only for the first one.
Oh yay!
You gotta do the outro now.
Oh shit! Yeah. Sorry, I was watch listening all of them. Yeah, if you don't want to be spoiled for the Ginger Dead Man trilogy, watch them before the next episode. And
Mm-hmm.
hey, if you also want to leave us questions, well, yeah, ask him anywhere. Maybe we'll give something back to you. Maybe
Maybe.
sexually. I don't
I
know.
don't know. I mean, I am gonna kill you if you don't read Yotsuba. So you know.
I would um I'll be the opposite. I will come to your house and kiss you on the lips.
If you don't read Yotsuba.
Yep.
Depending who gets there first, we have to wait for the other person to finish. So if you want to prolong if Cole gets there and you want to prolong your life, you gotta make that a really long kiss.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
But you all have a good day and happy Morbius.
Happy Morbius. Happy Eagles. The Eagles.
Happy the Eagle. Happy Garbage Day.
Happy Garbage Day. Happy
Christmas.
Christmas. Happy Johnson family Christmas dinner.
Happy Dhar Mann. Happy McJuggle Nuggets or whatever it was.
McJugger Nuggets.
Yeah, McJugger Nuggets. Bye-bye.
Bye.